now showing you a very, very significant table about the time we are in now. Let us see what the famous Rabbi Mechtav Miliyahu, Rabbi Eliyahu Dessler, writes about the time that we are in and what to do. So he said Israel was given into the exile of Ishmael because of a defect of faith they had that needs to be corrected in order to be freed from the exile of Ishmael, which is based on faith. So literally the exile of Ishmael is that we are now in a situation that we don't have independence properly, because the Arabs almost every day murdering, killing, wounding, really, and Israel cannot live in peace, and they are in such a situation, like in the hands of the Arabs. They decide. And this is what Rabbi Eliezer said, Rabbi Eliezer Gadol said long time ago. This is why Ishmael is called Ishmael in future, because it will cause so many troubles to Jews that God will listen to their prayers, and this as they will be saved. So the main point of the exile is lack of faith. Lack of faith, not believing in the Torah. It is a famous story about that it was a great demonstration against the Egyptian ambassador. And they said in the Torah is written, God said that I gave the country to Abraham, Isaac, and descendants. So the ambassador came and said, where is written in the Torah? Do you believe in the Torah? You keep Shabbat, you keep modesty, you keep so many things that you don't keep. So what do you want? So it is interesting. Only faith in the Torah and even keeping the Torah give the rights of Jews to have the land. Now let us see now, it is unbelievable. It is part of a table showing about the exile that we are now, exile of Ishmael. And I tell you, I did not look at the statistic, but I'm sure that it is a very high one. So let us see now this table. And this is this table. We do it big that you will be able to see it properly. Yeah, all the words there, this is really... Okay, let us see. This is really part of all YouTube I did about situation in Israel. But look what you have here, it's unbelievable. So I was looking in the Torah for the best meeting of exile of Ishmael. You see, exile of the Ishmael. And unbelievable. What came here? Islam. Minimal in the Torah, only twice in the Torah you have the word Islam. And the second one is here. Clearly tell us that the exile of Ishmael, exactly what Rabbi Eliyahu Dessler says, is really basically the exile of Jews by the Islam, because this is exactly what they say. They say that according to the Islam, Israel belongs to them, and therefore Israelis who live in their country deserve death according to the Quran because they are robbers. Unbelievable. But what is interesting, that becoming the exile of Ishmael is basically under the Islam, but in the center you have the solution. And why? Emunah, faith, right? But we have the left, unfortunately. Lapid and the others who said, no, we should dedicate the Shabbos, he said, we should allow people to travel on Shabbos and so on, and so on. And all many other things we against the Torah, the permit. So this was Israel in a very difficult situation, exile of the Islam, right, of Ishmael, and Khomeini, I did not see it here, but it's Khomeini or Persia. Yeah, definitely. Also Persia, they are deciding, what to do. Okay, we know that the power, again, Ishmael we start with Joseph, the head of Joseph, because Joseph is this one who is against Ishmael mainly. There are interesting reasons, because Joseph represents foundation, purity, and he's against Ishmael, which is lust. Ishmael, really, their basis is lust. You can see as they behave, raping and so on. Yeah, having a lot of women. So this is lust, and the power against this is Ishmael. Yeah, Joseph is a pure one. He managed to control himself and so on. So we have now to know this, that you are in the exile of Arabs, in Arabia, Ishmael, and Ishmael really behaving with their face, the Islam, and everything they are saying that Allah Akbar. Akbar is Kabir, like in Hebrew. God is great, and we not fight well that all the interests of Haman, the Haman of today, clearly is that the whole world will believe in Allah. Yeah, and this is why they want to show they are great, very powerful. As you have all these weapons that they have, and they want an atom bomb, and to say to the world, look, you see, we are strong because of Allah, and you have to believe in Allah, and so on. Basically, it's a war of faith, yeah, not attack. You can give them countries, will be no. For them is the faith. The whole world will believe in Allah, as I said, according to the Shiite, apparently, yeah, but this is the basis of all the problems that we have today. So we have here, as we said, best meeting, the exile of Ishmael, which is basically under the Islam. And then the main war between Israel and is about faith, yeah, Emunah, yeah. And this is the Arab, and unfortunately, this is why Israel in a very difficult situation. Yeah, you can see clearly what is going on, yeah. So, this is what we have here. It's very interesting. So, as I said, it's a part of a whole table which gives the total really situation of Israel. But this is the main one because here you have the best meeting which I was looking for, Kalot Ishmael, with the Islam, and the center face, and because everything is on their face, and this is why all the problems here from the Arabs, yeah. And this is Persia, definitely. The Shia. So interesting, and what is really, as we said before, we wrote that Matityahu Glazerson verse. Matityahu Glazerson verse. This is a small part, but I think if you have it in English, there is a book, so you have there quite a lot about the exile, the Jews are in. Very, very important, really, what it says, because this is a solution to our situation. So, as I said, let us hope that we'll realize that only by keeping the Torah and mitzvot, see, all these verses, I did not really emphasize things in this table, but if you will see the location is difficult to see. Yeah, but this is a story in Bereshit, in Genesis, yeah, when Joseph brought his two sons, Ephraim and Manasseh, and asked him for a blessing. So we are in the exile of Ishmael, unfortunately. They left, very much with the Palestinians together. And the verse tells us exactly about Joseph, about really many important verses here about the situation. So it's interesting that you have here verses about the Jews being in the exile of Egyptian, yeah. what is written in Egyptian. So all goes together. Jews should keep the Torah, no exile. Exile is result, unfortunately, not keeping the Torah. So, as I said, interesting and relevant table, and I think very highly statistic to have all this coming here.